You know, every self-made great has experienced homelessness. Now, I'm not saying athletes like, you know, Michael Jordan, LeBron James or whatever, maybe in their childhood, but I'm talking about as an adult. I'm talking about greats like Steve Harvey, Tyler Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Whoopi Goldberg. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I mean, so many of the big entertainers, as far as rappers, and you know, Taraji Henson. I mean, like, so many people, Martin Lawrence, like, so many people have slept on floors. So, and I'm saying that to say, if you have slept on the floor, or if you have lived in hotels, if that's your pathway, you're on your way to greatness. Like, people will look at you and say, he live in hotels. He ain't going nowhere. Bro, that's the pathway to greatness. And I mean, nobody wants to do it, but don't get discouraged, man. At least you ain't living outside. Don't worry about what people say. You know what I mean? Even in that lane, you're gonna meet people who can either help you or support you. So it doesn't matter where you are physically, it matters where you are mentally. Because you can go up and back. Like, you got people who got millions now who if they lost that money, they wouldn't know where to go or how to get there, you know, or how to get back. That's why when people lose all that money, they can't identify with society. They go out and do crazy shit, try to rob people to get their money and all that, because they are out of touch with reality. And that's one thing, coming from humble background, will show you what reality is. Like, I know if I get broke, I can go to the trap. I know how to get back. And I ain't got to do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I know where I can go get a cheap hotel room that's nice and clean, and the people going to look out for me, and they know my position. They know I'm going to pay every day. So there's nothing wrong with having that market. You know, and keeping a good relationship with them people and people around you, man, because everybody out here struggling with something. Some people are just struggling financially, but you got other people. I know people with money, man, who would say, you know what, I would rather be struggling. I don't know if it's true or that's how they feel, but they say, I would rather be struggling financially than to be struggling mentally and emotionally. I'm a wreck. I can't stop shaking. The money really does them no good. The money actually does them worse, because they have no purpose. The money is already there, allotted for them. All they have to do is live. They got what you call trust fund babies. You know, and they be like, man, how are you sad with all that money? You know, and they be like, well, how you so ambitious with no money? You know, I got so many wealthy friends. I'm talking about, I stayed over their house, and they be like, it's 5 o'clock. Wanza, where you going? Work, nigga. Shit, what you think I'm going? They be like, oh no, I ain't want to work. You actually do work? I'm like, man, my life is nowhere near close to yours. Like, I have no clue of what your life is like. And that's just real. Like, if I don't get up and get it, I'm not going to have it. You know, nothing that I have was given to me. Everything that I have, I had to work for it. And I still work my ass off. And I'm going to continue to work my ass off, as long as I'm capable of working. But what set me back this time was that those 3 car accidents back to back to back to back. You know what I mean? And I was really hurt. Like, couldn't work. And, you know, you never know where God gonna place you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what's gonna be the next obstacle that comes along. You can't foresee it. You know? Where you at has nothing to do with what you're doing. You know? You could be living in the projects. That don't mean you can't do great things in the projects or from the projects. Even if the people in the projects don't adhere to your mentality or your way of thinking or your ambition or your drive or see, you know what I'm saying, your focus, even if it's far beyond them or out of their market, you still can get out of that situation mentally. Once you get out of that mentally, you can start gathering pieces in other places and putting things together. Will it happen overnight? I don't think so. It can. I mean, because you have stars out here like Tekashi 6ix9ine who just, I mean, the 10-year growth rule didn't apply for him. They say the average overnight success is at least 10 years in the making. That's what they say, and that's a fact. But when you look at, you know, Tekashi 6ix9ine, you got people like that who defy odds. But Get your 10 years in, man. And when they say 10 years, they mean 10 years of nothing but grind, hustle, struggle, and repeat. Not 10 years, you make a song today, and then make a song a month from now. They like, you dropping hits. You dropping 5 songs a day for 10 years straight, stuff like that. You breaking world records, and nobody giving you no recognition. You feeding people. You helping people. You doing this. You doing that. You doing this. You doing that. And it may seem as if it's not going anywhere. Trust me, as much as you keep moving, that's gonna keep moving. I'm telling you, keep moving. It's the law of physics, man. It got to move. Long as you keep believing and you keep achieving, your dreams gonna get closer and closer and closer. The ones that are done, you too can.